Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday. My tea is a little too hot to drink. I kind of want to drink it anyway, though. So, how is everybody this week? I'm trying to think if I have anything new to tell you about. I don't think that I do. Nothing has happened in the last week. Nothing worth telling you about in a video. Minerva, don't do it. Don't put your paws on the keyboard, and don't bite me. That's very rude. What was I gonna say? So it was nice to see Callie. It's always nice to see Callie. Hi, Demon Spawn. Hang on. I have lost my train of thought. That happens frequently. I'm still really struggling. Project for Awesome kind of knocked me for a loop this year. I don't know why it took so much out of me. Well, no, I do know why it took so much out of me. It's because I didn't rest properly beforehand. I tried, but it did not go the way I had intended. So, I am really still having a hard time, getting back into the swing of things. So I'm still a little bit dingy. So I'll try to, keep track of what I'm talking about. We'll see how that goes. We were talking about how many cats it would take before I ran out of cats, before I had to repeat cats for a week if we became a cat channel. So I figure I got about 4 that hang out in here with me. My room is generally the warmest room in the house because I'm always cold, so my heater is on. And the cats are into that, so I generally have about 4 that are in here frequently with me. I mean, there's Min, obviously. Min is always where I am. And then I've got about 3 others, like Lacey and Jinx and Whimsy usually hang out in here a lot. If I expand out into the rest of the house, I got probably another 4-ish. Peter and Polly and Pouncy and Malone generally hang out in the rest of the house a lot. That's it for the ones that really hang out in the house a lot at this point. If I go for cats that generally spend most of the time outside, or all of their time outside, if I go for ones that will allow me to pick them up or at least pet them, although to be fair, some of them are not really into being picked up. They're but if we bend it a little bit and include them too, I've got another probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 probably. And then beyond that, we have the other leftover ferals that belonged to our previous feral colony. The ones that are left from that are not not into being petted, don't necessarily want you to talk to them. Some of them are okay with being talked to, some of them not so much. There are several of those that kind of wander in and out. There are probably another 3 or 4 that hang around here pretty much all the time, and then there are several others that kind of wander in and out. So I could go, if you include all of the cats, if you think if you think of some sort of magical situation where I could bring in any of the cats, I got a lot of cats before I would have to repeat one. But if we're just talking about the ones in the house, I got about 8. The ones that I could get to easily without having to fight about it. more than you have to fight about anything with a cat. I got about 8. So I could do like, a couple of months before I had to repeat. That's not bad, right? I think that bodes well for our future as a cat channel. So let me think. What else? I'm glad that Calvin O'Keefe is working out for you. That's good. Long may he reign. Well, you said you had to take a break from your ASL class. Is that like, are you just like, are you taking a break from the class, or like, are you done now? Either way, I mean, I am glad that you had a good time, and I'm sorry that like you don't get to hang out with your friends from the class anymore, or at least not in class. But I mean, it sounds like it was fun, so like I'm glad that you got to do that. That's really cool. I'm trying to remember all of the things that I had thought about, replying from your previous video. I didn't write them down, so I'm trying to like, think how many things were there. Have I got them all yet? The drag thing from the Yukon that you were talking about, I assume that is the thing that you have talked about before in previous years, which I I don't remember the details of, but I remember you talking about it before. So yes, I hope that you will like keep telling us about that, because I always think that that's really, it like sounds really fun, and like I'm always interested when you talk about it. So I hope that you will continue to keep us updated on whatever you're doing there. Yeah, so I got like not a lot of time left before midnight, because Minerva, do not put your paws on the keyboard, you terrible, terrible cat. So I there have been some interruptions this evening, let us put it that way. Many of them cat related, but not all of them. So it has taken me a lot longer to get around to filming this than I had intended. So we're running a little late. So I gotta go, because I gotta upload this. But I love you all very much, and I hope you are all doing well. And we'll see you next week. Don't forget to be awesome.